A Hollywood legend's family name is exploding in searches right now, and the headline sounds like something out of a crime thriller. Rob Reiner's son, Nick Reiner, has officially entered a not guilty plea in connection with the stabbing deaths of his father, Rob Reiner, and his stepmother, Michele Reiner. And that single courtroom moment has pushed this case into one of the most talked about celebrity-adjacent stories in America. Because this isn't just about a plea. It's about the unanswered questions, the possible penalties, and the twist that has the internet split down the middle. Here's what happened. Nick Reiner, 32, appeared in a Los Angeles courtroom and pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder. He has reportedly been held without bail since his arrest in December. Authorities say Rob Reiner and Michele Reiner were found dead inside their Brentwood home, both suffering multiple sharp force injuries. That detail alone is why this story feels so heavy, and why so many people can't stop searching it. But here's where it escalates. Prosecutors didn't just file murder charges. They added special circumstance allegations. That means if he were convicted, he could face life without parole, or even the death penalty, depending on how prosecutors proceed. And that's where the debate online begins. Some people are saying, they must have strong evidence to go that far. Others are asking, what's the motive? Because as of now, no clear motive has been publicly confirmed. Officials have also been limited in what they can disclose, reportedly due to court restrictions on certain details. So why is this trending so heavily right now? Because this was the first major courtroom milestone people were waiting for, the plea. And now the case moves toward a preliminary hearing expected around April 29th. That's when a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to send this case to full trial. And that upcoming date is what's keeping search traffic high. There's another layer adding fuel to the conversation. Some reports have referenced Nick Reiner's past struggles, including mental health and addiction issues, and previous conservatorship involvement. Now to be clear, that does not prove guilt or innocence. But it adds context, and when a case mixes celebrity, tragedy, and complicated personal history, public curiosity skyrockets. Online, headlines are repeating the same powerful phrase, charged with first-degree murder in the deaths of his parents. It's the kind of wording that immediately triggers clicks, because it sounds almost impossible to process. Meanwhile, legal analysts are pointing out something else. Cases involving special circumstance allegations and large volumes of evidence often move slowly. Which means this story could stretch across months, maybe longer. So right now, the biggest questions are simple. What evidence will prosecutors present? Will the death penalty actually be pursued? And will a motive ever be publicly explained? There's also a broader reason this story feels so massive. Rob Reiner is a major Hollywood figure. When someone with that level of name recognition is connected to a criminal case, the story doesn't stay inside crime reporting, it spills into entertainment media, culture debates, and non-stop social media discussion. And we're at that exact stage where the public has just enough information to speculate, but not enough to understand the full picture. Which means every new update, every filing, every hearing, every new detail, will likely trend again. Now it's important to say clearly, this is an ongoing case. Nick Reiner has pleaded not guilty and is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court. But from a media standpoint, this has already become one of the most closely watched courtroom stories tied to a Hollywood family in recent memory. And the plea wasn't the end of the story. It was the beginning of the fight. If you want updates the moment new information drops, stay locked in. Because when this case moves again, the internet will move with it.